The following program is rated TV MAV. It contains violence and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Well, how do you feel about nudity?
Well, personally, it always left me cold.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Welcome to the podcast, Marty and Vern's Rant Room. We've got rants all the time, right? You know,
right.
we tend to rant about, we're talking all the time about Trump because, hey, he's dominating the news and certainly anything overseas too at this point. So why wouldn't we talk about it? You know, of course we'd talk about it. What cracks me up is, he goes in and he wants to change Mount Denali to Mount McKinley, back to Mount McKinley, and also the Gulf of America from Gulf of Mexico. Go for it. And that cracks me up. So, but there's a lot of senators are kind of bitching about, this one senator Murkowski and another Sullivan. They want to stop Trump's push to change, Mount McKinley's name from Mount Denali to Mount McKinley. They wanted to keep it Mount Denali and stuff. Well, I think, senators, good luck with that going up against Trump and stuff.
Yeah.
So, same with DOGE, DOGE, I think, is a breath of fresh air. And if Reagan would have thought of it then, and he did a little bit because he pushed back on government corruption and fraud and abuse and stuff like that. But
Trump and if you've seen that, what's that black lady? I keep forgetting her name that's in Congress. She's probably 100 fucking years old.
Oh, probably. From California, isn't she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of course she is.
She's raising hell. And she said and she slipped up. He says they're going to find out what we did. On one of her interviews, she was speaking on a podium. And if you keep track and just watch it, if you keep track of who's screaming the most,
it's the ones that are
about Trump and Tesla. What's his name for Tesla?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. He's going through line by line, and if you keep track of who's screaming the most, the loudest, they have the most to lose.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maxine Waters is the one you were
Maxine Waters, yeah. And then you got Senator Warren. She's screaming the loudest so far.
Yep. And it's
just fuck.
Yeah.
And you can't believe the amount of bullshit that them Democrats, they have one lady on there the other day that she was testifying on a committee. She was a Democrat, and they were asking her questions. They asked her what a woman is. She couldn't answer it.
Yeah, she couldn't answer that. Or she knows, everybody knows the answer to that, but they don't want to answer because that's non-PC and that's against their,
And the other part of that question, the committee says, can men give birth?
Yeah.
And she says, I am an expert. Yes, they can.
Yeah.
It's how do they do it? They call it a rectal birth.
Oh, yeah. You
And
told
I
me
go,
that.
are you
I said,
fucking
that's
kidding?
kidding. You're kidding me, right? That's
Yeah,
a joke.
yeah. What? So
Oh,
you're telling me all these gay motherfuckers that are having sex, they having kids?
yeah. Yeah.
Fuck no,
That's
they
it.
ain't.
No, they're
Yeah,
not. No, of course
no,
not.
they're not. No.
Because they can't. And if somebody said, yeah, I'm an expert, yes, they can. Well, A, you're not an expert, and B, no, they can't,
Yeah, yeah.
It
It's,
it's terrible, but
I can't. I have a hard time wrapping my mind around. They can say that shit with a straight face.
yeah, exactly.
I don't fucking understand it. It's unreal.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just I don't. I
I
just
don't
don't.
know.
I want to take. I just want to shoot them all. They're so fucking stupid.
But yeah, I don't see how they justify that. The Democrats, they don't have a leg to stand on when
No,
it
they
comes to
don't.
all of this stuff.
Yep.
Um, you see memes on Facebook about Doge and everything. Doge, and the meme was, it's quite interesting to watch people who robbed us blind
Yeah.
trying to justify being upset for us catching
For,
them,
for
you
catching
know?
them. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
just
Yes. I
just
don't.
robbed us blind. They said, well,
Yeah.
we need that money. Otherwise,. You're going to kill us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're all against Trump for exposing how bad it is, how bad they
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
everybody.
And exactly. They're bitching loud. Um, 20 years ago, they said, well, we got to take care of fraud, waste, and abuse.
Right.
So
Yep.
that's what uh, Musk is doing, taking care of fraud, waste, and abuse.
That's
Why
right.
are you bitching so much about it?
Yep.
You know, I, I
Yeah.
just, I just think that President Trump will eventually, um, uh, make U.S. aid, uh, U.S. aid shut its doors
Yeah.
and
Yep.
cancel it. And I think he'll do the same thing with Department of Education.
Oh yeah. We don't need that shit.
No,
No,
send it back to the
everything.
states.
Yeah. Everything since they had that in '79, the test scores,
Yeah.
everything has gone
It,
downhill.
is it better? No,
No.
it's not.
So where
And
is that money going to? It ain't
liberals,
for teaching the kids. Yeah,
unions,
and each one of them Democrats like Warren
yeah,
and everybody on the modest salary that they get, how are they worth millions?
yeah, yeah.
There's a
So
kickback in
line in
there
their
somewhere.
pockets.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. And now Trump wants to take the cash cow away and they're bitching.
Yeah. Oh, they bitching loud.
Oh
Uh,
my God, it's
sh-
terrible.
yeah, and Schumer is bitching, and he's not one to be out, from the Democrat standpoint. He's not one to be out there front and center on
No,
Democrats because
no.
he's an idiot and he looks like he's 90 years old. So
Yep.
why
Yeah. I
why
just,
trot him
I don't
out?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
just, they ought to, get every one of them out
yeah,
and start
yeah,
over. It's
yeah.
just, they're killing themselves. They're speaking up. They're doing fear mongering
Oh,
over
yeah, and
everybody that they talk to.
sure. And even before the election, well, I think their rhetoric certainly was to blame for the two attempts against President Trump. Then candidate Trump, uh,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
assassination attempts, because they said, well, he's Hitler. He'll return us back
Yeah.
to, the Nazi Germany back, and,
Yeah.
and they kept saying that. So, since then they have stopped that, but certainly wouldn't somebody called them out and said, well, don't you think your rhetoric is in part responsible for the
Yep.
assassination attempts? Oh, no. Why would you? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. It's
Yeah, it is.
not their fault, but most of the Democratic bullshit nowadays started with Obama.
Yeah.
It all started with his bullshit and the corruption. The majority of it was always there, but the majority of it started with him.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say it was always there,
Yep.
uh, crap, because I remember I was working in Des Moines in the early 90s. And I remember in the late 80s, um, somebody was saying, okay, um, by the time 1990 rolls around, and this was the environmental wackos, were saying by the time 1990 rolls around, you're going to turn your tap on in Des Moines and no water will come out
Yeah.
because of that. And I just thought, yeah, I turned my water on in 90 and it's still there. And it's there to this day. Oh, and
Yeah.
also, I don't know if you remember this. Back in the 70s, they said by the year 2000 we'd run out of oil.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember
I
that?
remember that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember back then too, they said we're coming up on a new ice age, and
Yeah.
now it's global
Yep.
warming.
Yeah.
But and the same scientists that said ice age are saying it's global warming. Granted, I don't dispute the fact that climate is changing. However, when the Democrats say climate change, what they're really saying is it's man-made climate change, and we need to change our cars or
Yeah.
habits or whatever to
Yep.
change it. No, it's not. It's uh yeah, the climate is changing, but it's not because of what we did.
Yeah.
Certainly,
I mean,
you
it's
know.
when Democrats start spewing bullshit about climate change, we need a Green New Deal or
Yeah.
electric vehicles. They're just lining their pockets. They're
Yeah,
wanting money.
exactly.
That's all
Exactly.
it is. That's
So,
all it is.
yeah, see
Yeah.
all the electric vehicle chargers that are not um oh, hang on a second here. Hi, this is Vern.
Hi, Vern. Mercy at the dog spot, and Murphy is ready whenever.
Okay. I'll pick him up. Thanks.
All right, and we dug you out a hole to pull into, too, so.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good there, and so yeah,
Where's
Murphy's
that
ready.
at?
Oh, it's just on the other side of town.
Oh,
Yeah, on
yeah.
the east side of town, so
Yeah.
it's not far.
The uh, the mail vehicles uh,
Uh-huh. The
Biden
post
ordered.
office things.
Do what?
The post office
Yeah. Biden ordered. Oh shit! What was it?
electrical ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
9,000
wanted to
of
change
them.
them all to electric.
Yeah, and the company in Minnesota or Wisconsin, the defense contractor, got the contract for it
Yeah.
for like 9,000 vehicles. They've only got 600.
600. Huh.
Yeah, out of 9,000.
Wow.
Why haven't they made any more? And a place up by it's New Hampshire or somewhere up in the East Coast ordered electric school buses.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
parked because they can't even make a bus route with them without dying. They're parked. They can't
Yeah.
even use them.
Yeah. Another city that I know, Albuquerque, where I used to live, ordered a fleet of just regular city buses, like the mass transit buses. And they ordered them to be electric. And they had so much problems with it, they had to scrap that and eat what they had paid for it already
Yep.
and go
Yep.
back to diesel or gas,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they
And
couldn't keep the buses running.
no. And
Yeah.
what's funny, them chargers along the highways or
Yep.
in
Yep.
towns or the superchargers,
Yeah.
they're powered by diesel charge generators.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Go
There ain't.
figure.
Yeah, our electrical system is not set up for charging electrical cars.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not. They're powered by diesel.
Yeah. Do you have like at Casey's up here, here in town, there's chargers out there.
Mhm.
They put up chargers. You never see anybody at them. Do you
Yeah,
have
we got some.
chargers at your convenience store or something? Gas stations?
Yeah, we have some down here at town close to us by the interstate. I've seen one car use it when we went by, but it
That-
just it is. And on that same note, I read, now whether it's true or not, I read that they're discontinuing Cybertrucks.
The Teslas?
Yep, they're not making them anymore.
Now, is it because of the electric chargers or because they're super fucking ugly?
Oh, I would think they're super fucking ugly.
Oh,
But now Ram pickup has made electric pickup. They call it extended version. It can go
Okay.
longer distance, but they still use a V6 gas engine to charge the battery, so it can go longer.
Oh, okay.
So you got a pickup that's gas plus electric.
Yeah.
So it's charging, the gas engine is charging up the batteries so you can go extended version. Now,
Is that what they call a hybrid?
yeah, they call it an EV, extended version. How fucking
Oh.
stupid is that?
Yeah. Yeah. And how much are they?
Oh, I don't know. I can about imagine.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
can too. Oh, I
Couldn't
think
fucking tell.
I think the Tesla Cybertruck is the ugliest thing
Yeah,
I've seen.
yeah,
Period. That is manufactured. The ugliest thing.
yeah. And Ford's pickup, the electric pickup,
Yeah.
you can't pull anything. You
Otherwise,
can't pull anything with that pickup.
can't you?
No, you can't pull anything.
And go anywhere because it
Well-
probably or doesn't it have much torque, or it should have.
No, it's just not made to pull.
Well, then why
Is-
have a pickup?
Exactly. And what do the electric cars go? What's the range? Maybe 300 miles,
Yeah,
and then you got to stop for 2 hours to get it charged.
to get it charged up.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that, man! Just pull up the pump.
Now,
30 seconds
yeah,
later, you're going.
yeah, it would work if you could do that with an electric vehicle. Pull up to a pump
Right.
and 2 minutes later you're gone with a full tank.
Right. But
know.
that's not how it works.
Yeah.
No,
So-
and I don't know. I think it's funny. I think, in my opinion, every time you see a Tesla or any electric vehicle, you can be about sure that a fucking Democrat drives it.
Sure. Sure.
You know.
And, now you probably pass them and they're also wearing a mask
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Inside their own vehicle.
inside their own
Yeah.
vehicle.
Unreal.
I,
Yep.
yeah. I saw that during the pandemic. I met him or next to him. It was just one person in this car and he was wearing a mask. And I
Yeah.
thought,
I just
no, how stupid is that?
yeah.
You know,
The masks do no good.
nothing.
None.
Nothing.
Nope.
No, they
Not a
do
damn
nothing.
thing. Not a
You
damn
know.
thing. Yeah. So I don't it blows my mind that what the Democrats are screaming now about
Yeah.
Trump. Trump's gonna smoke their ass, find out where their money's going,
Yeah.
and taking away their cash cow, and they're raising so much hell.
Yeah. And
Unreal.
I think eventually that I don't know if they'll realize this, but I don't know they should. I'm going to say eventually the Democrats will realize that America's not listening to them. They've had their chances the past 40, 50 years and look what we have for
Yeah.
a debt,
Yeah.
trillions of dollars in debt. So shut up and let President Trump do his stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Just let him do his job.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
they bitch about, oh, Elon Musk,
he wasn't
nominated.
elected,
Yeah, he
you
wasn't
know.
elected.
Yeah,
They
he
go,
was a billionaire telling
yeah,
us what's going on.
yeah, he wasn't elected. A lot of people
Yeah,
in Democrat, Republican get into office. No, they weren't elected.
yeah,
They were appointed.
yeah. And he was a special um, employee of President Trump,
Yeah.
basically.
So I mean,
So the White House.
what the hell? I mean, it's my God, I tell you, it's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
The worst part about it is how many people out there actually believe them? The Democrats.
I think fewer and fewer people are believing him.
You would think so if they were
I would
smart,
think.
but I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. But the election was a good indication of fewer and
Yeah,
fewer people are believing their chicken little crap that
yeah,
comes out of their
yeah,
mouth. They're just fear mongers, you
yeah.
know.
That's all it is. Yeah, that's all they're
So
doing. Yeah,
and there's finally a president in office that's got some balls and people are afraid of him
yeah.
and they'll do his bidding because they're afraid of, hey, you know, we'd better not, charge 25% tariff on American goods coming in because they're going to charge us 25%. So it
Yeah,
it'll shake out. That
yeah.
it'll take a while for the gas to come down and the prices to come down, but it will eventually,
Oh, yeah.
especially after drill baby drill, and the
Oh, yeah.
supply chain gets up to it. So I think it'll eventually do it. But in the meantime, President Trump and doing good stuff like renaming stuff. Yeah, that's symbolic, but it's a very big symbol. I
Exactly.
mean, like Pete Hegseth, the new defense secretary, he renamed the Fort Liberty Army Base back to Fort Bragg. Biden
Oh,
made it Fort Liberty, and now it's back to Fort Bragg. That comes with all the other Confederate statues that they pulled
yep,
down. Remember
yep.
that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope they come back up.
Yeah.
Or I haven't heard anything on that yet.
I haven't heard anything on that either. And I have not seen Aunt Jemima come back on the
On
fucking
the thing yet.
pancake. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
not seen that yet.
Huh.
I mean, what good? That was a tribute to Aunt Jemima.
Yeah. Well,
And
being yeah,
she was black. Oh my
yeah,
God, that ain't
yeah,
right. That's discriminate.
yeah. But and same way, there are more and more calls for the Washington Commanders to go back to their original name, the Washington Redskins.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
and
it's
in
been
fact,
that way
the
for
Indians want it. The
yeah,
Indians want it back
yeah.
because
Been
it was
that
a
way from the
tribute to 'em.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's
it was a warrior mentality, the Washington Redskins. And what is wrong with that, you know?
yeah, yeah. There
Um,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
It's
but there is a call to go back to the Washington Redskins, and I agree it should go back.
yeah.
You
And
just
just like on a trucking company, there was a
Commanders.
trucking company called Navajo. They had a picture of a Indian squaw with a big Navajo on the trailer and truck. People bitched, oh my God, the Indians on, oh, you can't do that to Indians. So now it just says Navajo.
uh, without the
Yeah,
squad.
without the Indian squaw on there.
Yeah,
It's fuck.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
symbolic crap.
Yeah, just stupid.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. So, but there was here. Let me change it up a little bit. I just wanted to mention this. I watch or I look at Newsbusters and Media Resource Center on the net, and they have a brand new interactive series for the new year called Worst Media Take of the Week, where readers will get to vote on which leftist journalist or celebrity had the worst media take of the week. And
Mm,
I was reading that. I said, oh, yeah, this has got to be funny. So the results of the first one of the worst media take of the week are in, and the winner is a guy named John Fugelsang. And he, I guess, has a program on Sirius XM. Um, and I guess he does a weekly program on it, but he won for insisting that President Donald Trump should have been impeached 1 minute into his second presidency.
oh God.
So, yeah, there you go. That's how much you didn't hear about impeachment. You mentioned that. That's
Yep.
one word I haven't heard much. Well,
Yep.
this one guy did, but you don't hear it very much at all.
No. Yeah,
It's
you won't hear much on that term, on this term, as much as the Democrats bitching that he's telling and finding out and telling the American people how big of crooks and corrupt they actually are.
they are, yeah. DOGE is taking care of that,
Yep.
and
Yep.
most of the Americans say, "Yeah, go for it."
Exactly.
Yeah, root
Exactly.
out this crap.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. And fire all the employees and get
yes,
somebody in there that knows what they're doing.
yep, yep. Hopefully, the judges won't stand in their way, but I think there's just a roadblock, a little bit, a bump in the road. It
Yeah.
won't be a complete block over what Trump wants to do. So,
No,
uh,
no, it won't. No,
have him go for it.
no.
Have him
Yep.
go for it.
Exactly.
So,
I can't stress that enough. Just let him do it.
yep,
Let him do it.
let him do it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
well, we're up on a half hour, so uh Marty, we'll just continue our bitching
Yeah.
next week. So,
Hell yeah, let's fucking bitch. I like
yep,
bitching.
yep. It's fun to watch the news now with Trump because yeah, I like what he's doing.
Yep.
Take a machete to that budget, and
Oh yeah.
we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Just wipe it all out, and we'll straighten it out in the end.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Fucking
So-
A. Have at it.
All
I
right.
remember when.
Well, hey,
I
we'll
remember-
see
I
you
remember
later.
when I lost
Okay,
my
we will
mind.
talk to you later.
This show is awful, terrible, disgusting.
See you next week.
Worse.